Next up, we have compute engines. Okay, so now as the name literally suggests, compute engine is related directly to computation, and that also on a cloud.
This video is brought to you by OppiPies Academy.
Okay, so now let's look at what computation on a cloud actually is. Okay, so whenever, if let's say you want to buy a computer for, you want to buy a personal computer for yourself, then you look at some parameters which are the processor, then you have the RAM, then the input output speed, or you have the hard disk, then you have the type of storage medium which is installed, then you have the screen resolution, and then you go for the look and feel of the machine. Okay, so now on the case of a cloud, you cannot actually see the machine in person, but you have some space reserved on a particular machine in order to run your programs. Okay, so in the case of cloud computing, you have a space on a processor which is reserved in order to keep some bandwidth for running your programs. Okay, and then with the compute instance, you also get some free storage with it. Okay, and you can define all of these parameters with when you are setting the compute engine. Okay, so you can go literally from a shared CPU up to 16 or 32 core CPU, which is really fast at doing particular tasks. So whenever you cannot afford a particular set of hardware, or even if you can afford, you cannot keep it uptime for 99.99% of the time, then that is when you can refer to a cloud and you can set up a compute instance, and that is when you can run the programs. Okay, and the best thing about a compute instance is that it is completely platform independent. So from wherever you access that particular compute instance, it doesn't matter, because all of the dependencies are again stored inside of the compute instance. So as you would get the access to a terminal window on your particular local computer, then in a similar fashion you can also get access to the terminal of a cloud compute instance and then give programs over there. Okay, so that is how we will be setting up different cloud instances. Then a cloud instance on a particular cloud machine is also called as a virtual machine or a VM. Okay, and this is because the underlying principle behind a compute instance is virtualization, where you have a same amount of hardware which is given to different machines, assuming that the demand will be at different times, and that is how you have used virtualization to distribute your resources onto the particular cloud. Okay, so with this, that's pretty much it about virtual machines or compute instances. Let's just recap what we have done up till now. Okay, so a compute instance is a space on a cloud on which you can run various programs, and you can also store a small amount of data. If you want to store a huge amount of data, then there is altogether a different infrastructure for that particular task, which is cloud data store or different databases for that. Okay, so with that, you can also run really processor intensive applications on the cloud, and then you can look at the result and then analyze it and then get it back to you. So let's say you want to run some reality simulations where you have a lot of different physics equations and you have mathematics formulas where everything is working together and the resultant is the force on a particular object, and then all of these together can result into the movement of that particular object in a particular direction. Okay, so all of these reality simulations, so whenever you have car crash simulations or whenever you have airplane simulations, and all of these things are preferably run on the cloud, because that is the infrastructure which is scalable over there, and it is also economical to use the infrastructure of a cloud. Okay, so with that, that's pretty much it about the compute engine lecture. And in this course, we'll also be creating a compute engine, and we'll be spending a lot of our time on these compute engines and the black and white terminal window screens.